What's going on, guys? XQ420 here. You know what the deal is. You know how I get down when I come around. You know what we keep strapped up on us. Summertime action. Cooled off a little bit today, but hey, still summertime action. Seasoning on us. First time to the channel, you know what to do. Stop messing around and just go and hit that subscribe button for me. Today's video, protesters in Seattle, man, they off they rocker. That's just all I got to say about it. Let's go and jump into it. All right, article right here from the Blaze. Protesters sue Seattle claiming they need expensive protective gear to demonstrate safely. They need protective gear to demonstrate safely. boy, folks come up with more BS every day, man. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't nothing but BS now. So we get into this article. It said a group of protesters has filed a lawsuit against the city of Seattle, claiming the police department's anti-riot tactics have forced demonstrators to buy prohibitively expensive protective gear in order to continue to enjoy their First Amendment rights. Now look, you wouldn't need that gear if y'all weren't out there tearing stuff up, setting stuff on fire, graffitiing the place up. Y'all were the ones that did jazz chop flop, what I call it, the old chopper flopper. I mean, y'all were the ones that did that. So y'all talk about you need some protective gear. Bro, if you weren't raised in hell, you wouldn't need no protective gear. I don't know if anybody remembers. And I know it's been a long time. I know somebody was talking to me. I was talking to them about the whole mask thing with Fauci, and they were like, well, that was a long time ago. Well, this was a long time ago, but a long time ago, back in April, there was some people that were protesting the lockdown. And you know what they never needed? Some expensive protective gear, because they weren't out there tearing shit up. Come on, man. I mean, but folks just man, they just keep hitting you with the nonsense. They want to hit you with it till you submit to it. Man, fall to your knees. Submit to what I'm saying. Comply. Compliance is key. Man, we want to enjoy our First Amendment right. But you enjoying helping society. Man, you ain't did nothing in the past 60 days except burn stuff to the ground. Come on, man. So it said Kiro TV reported that the suit was filed Monday on the behalf of that's it, five protesters who attended July 25th protests on Capitol Hill that police later declared a riot, seeking an order from a judge to stop the city from using controversial tactics on protesters, including blast balls and pepper spray. Bo, I mean, Capitol Hill, that's where the chat shop was. Y'all, they still up there messing around. I mean, they ran them out of there so they didn't have the stuff barricaded off, but I guess it's just still there, man. And, man, the cops already can't use nothing. What are they talking about? When they talk about the cops can't use nothing on them, they already took everything away. All they can do is just sit out there and yell at them. Hey, man, go on somewhere before I go yell at that crowd behind you, too. I mean, I can't do nothing else, man. I'm trying. It said, because protesters now must purchase expensive equipment to be assured that they will be able to protest safely, the filing claims. The indiscriminate use of weapons by the Seattle Police Department implicates equal protection. What, man, what are we, like, playing a game or something? I mean, what is this, basketball? Like, it's got to be 5-on-5, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what are they talking about? The indiscriminate use of weapons. Seattle can't use nothing. They took everything away from them. What are they talking about? What are they using? They said it went on to say that each plaintiff was unable to protest for a period of time for want of additional gear necessitated by SPD's unmitigated and indiscriminate tactics utilized without restraint. Man, that's just a bunch of jargon on a sheet of paper. Man, how you gonna go out there and you gonna cause a riot and you gonna start tearing stuff up, and then you get hurt up a little bit, somebody moves you out the way, puts you on the ground, Maybe I guess they can still use the batons. Maybe they got to hit that kneecap or that shin. And then you'd be like, man, I need me some knee pads in Seattle. Y'all need to supply them for me. Why don't you just supply them with some gasoline, matches, and some firecrackers, and make a pipe bomb for them? I mean, come on, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just supply them with everything. Go and give them a fully automatic weapon, too, while you're out there. Man, I just want to make it fair. I mean, what else? Boy, I mean, I thought I saw some stupid lawsuits before. Man, this one's a fresh one on me. Boy, this is all fresh. So they say the plaintiffs further argue that continued misuse of war munitions, man, war munitions by Seattle Police Department against civilians turns the streets, a public forum, and site of protest into a pay-to-protest racket where only a privileged few who are wealthy enough or popular enough to crowdsource funds to purchase gear akin to that used by the police department they fund can truly be in the streets. Man, how did this become into a privilege thing? Boy, all of a sudden, bud, I don't know if they're going to throw white in front of that thing, you know what I'm saying? They just said privileged. So, here's what I'm trying to figure out. So you mean to tell me that we got a privileged few rich folks out there protesting, burning buildings down? Man, that's hard for me to believe. I mean, it may be true. It might be one or two of them out there. But I mean, come on now. So you mean to tell me, man, I ain't got enough money to go protest? Yeah, you should be working, man. What are you protesting? Do you even remember? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Does anybody remember? They just know they out in the street now. Come on now. So this said Fox News reported that some of the items listed as necessary protest gear included boots, gloves, helmets, and gas masks. Boots, gloves, helmet. Man, get your bicycle helmet, boots, and gloves. Man, that ain't got nothing to do with being wealthy. I mean, a gas mask, yeah, but I don't know how much gas masks are. Man, I ain't never looked into buying one because I didn't figure I was ever going to be in a situation where I would need one. I ain't out there acting a fool. So, I mean, some boots and gloves, I mean, about 50, 60, well, boots, I don't know. Depending on what kind of boots you get. So I say probably $250 you get that thing knocked out, bud. I mean, I hope you don't use it all up in one sitting. I mean, I hope you leave the protest with your boots, gloves, and your helmet. Oh, unless you're going out there and getting drunk, falling in the street, somebody stealing your boots and your gloves. Yank your helmet right off. Say, I'll take your gas mask too, sir. Shouldn't have blacked out. I mean, thank you. I'm not as privileged as you are. Come on now. So this said, right here, the Seattle City Council is currently considering plans to slash its police spending by at least 50%. So not only can the police not use, the crowd control tactics, man, they're gonna cut them back by 50%. So they ain't gonna have nothing there. It said a prospect that was not lost on the plaintiffs who declared, it is chilling to the bone that this quelling is occurring at the hands of Seattle Police Department. The agency, whose very existence is being challenged, is funding debated this week. Man, when they sent this out to the attorney's office, man, I know you can't do this, but they should have took it and ripped it right up. Okay, that's just all there is to it. All right, I mean, I'd have been like, I know they ain't serious. I'd have called them on the phone and said, hey, man, I think I got a letter from y'all that says y'all trying to sue Seattle for some gloves and boots and helmets, gas masks. So, yeah. I said, dude, I threw that in the trash, man. I ain't looking at that, man. I got other stuff I got to do, man. I mean, I ain't messing around with y'all. So they said the Seattle City's attorney's office issued a statement to Kiro in reaction to the suit saying they would look into the claims. Man, please. They said the plaintiffs are asking for a judge to order the city to cease using certain lethal weapons to control and suppress demonstrations and to pay for the protesters' costs associated with filing a lawsuit. Man, these folks have got the gumption. They got the gall. They got the balls. I'm talking about the huevos. You know, one of the big balls. They come out here and spit this nonsense, man. Dude, the cops can't use nothing. And when I seen right here talking about the misuse of war munitions, Bo, I don't know if you know anything about war, but let's go back. I don't know, the aeroplanes that mow you down, aircraft carriers. You got your AKs and stuff, Agent Orange. But you ain't get hit by no war munitions. Stop, man. In closing on this, you see these guys right here. Look, man, if you weren't acting a fool, you wouldn't need no shield in front of you. You know what I'm saying? If you weren't acting crazy, why would you need the shield? Why would you need a gas mask? Why would you need a helmet? If you were just standing around saying, hey, man, let my people go, but that ain't what they doing. I repeat, people were protesting the lockdowns in April. And you know what the media said they were? They said they were straight up the filth of the earth. And you know what happened in all that? They want no police officers hurt. They want no riots and nothing get burned down. They didn't have to drag a mass amount of them out there. Police officers wasn't getting firecrackers shot at them. But right now, they worried about the privileged few that's wealthy enough to get some equipment. Y'all feel like, man, y'all need to supply us the equipment to burn the city to the ground. That ain't no problem. So, what do y'all think about it? Seattle, rampant drugs. That's all it is to it. So, methamphetamine, fentanyl. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Click the notification bell. I appreciate everybody who checks me out. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.